Um, 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 10 to 11. This is the story or narrative. Ito yung storya na si Hannah nag-pray. And let me read sa portion ng story na to. So 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 10 to 11 and learn lessons about prayer, how to really pray tonight. Okay. She was deeply distressed. So Hannah was deeply distressed and prayed to the Lord and wept bitterly. And she vowed a vow and said, O Lord of hosts, if you will indeed look on the affliction of your servant and remember me and not forget your servant, but will give to your servant a son, then I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life, and no razor shall touch his head. Now, kung may tanong natin sa gabing ito is, paano ba tayo mag-learn mag-pray? How to learn to pray? Di ba tinanong ito ng mga disciples sa Luke 11? Sabi nila kay Panginoong Jesucristo, Lord, teach us to pray. Now, prayer seems to be very simple. There is no school of prayer. Everyone can pray. There is no age limit in prayer. Child can pray. We teach children to pray. Ang aking mga apo, maliit pa, tunuruan namin mag-pray sa food. Whether you are educated or not, whether you are rich or poor or whatever economic status, you can pray. Everyone is encouraged to pray. It seems very simple because it's just talking with God. But hindi madali, ano? Because ating inumpisahan itong prayer time natin every week since last year, January last year. Was it last year or 2020? 21. I can't remember anymore. But hindi madali, ano? We have learned the hard way, the long way. It seems very hard at the beginning. It seems that hindi tayo makakommit na every Thursday parito lang tayo dito, magka-pray tayo. But by God's grace, tinuruan tayo ni Lord na we can really fervently pray. We can continue and persist in prayer. So, ang tanong na, paano ba tayo mag-learn in prayer? Ang key word ko dito sa kay Hannah is the word distress. Kung hindi natin naramdaman yung distress sa buhay natin, we will never learn to pray. It will always start with distress. And if not for this experience na distress tayo, may mga pangangailangan tayo, what are the causes of distress? Of course, a lot. No? Mga problema sa bahay natin, malayo tayo sa pamilya natin, malayo sa ating mga anak. Nadi-distress tayo. There are many things that we cannot handle in life. Ngayon ng gabi, bago ako lumipat dito, mayroong isang family natin sa Singapore na may nangyari sa kanilang anak, no, na malapit madisgrasya na it really had shocked the couple na kung hindi naagapan, mamatay yung anak nila. And I just realized na may mga bagay na hindi natin ma-handle. And inallow ito ni Lord for us to realize na who are we? Sino tayo? We are just nobody. So we need to trust the Lord. And when we trust the Lord, how do we express our trust in the Lord? Manalangin. Don't tell me that somebody is trusting the Lord and then hindi siya nanalangin. So ang ating pananampalataya ay ini-express natin sa ating mga panalangin. The more we feel that we are nobodies, the more we feel that we are distressed like Hannah. Na-distress si Hannah dito kasi every day, sina-challenge siya sa kanyang katunggali, si Pinaina na, ay, wala kang anak. So, parang napuno na siya. And that's why she went to the temple and prayed na parang pagtingin ni Eli sa kanya, ni priest Eli sa kanya na lasing siya. Hindi niya mabigkas yung kanyang prayers na puno ng, parang napuno yung puso, hindi na makalabas yung anong sasabihin niya ganun. Kasi parang naging emotional siya dito. Sabi niya kay Eli na, I'm not drunk, I'm just distressed. So she wept before the Lord and then to cut the story short, sinagot ng Lord yung prayer niya. because it was a sincere prayer. It was a prayer from the heart, out of need, out of um, out of maybe pain, out of discomfort, you know. So I'm not asking that God, please give me this discomfort and distress in our lives, because we cannot dare to really say that to the Lord. But should the Lord allow it to happen, sana po we will transform it into a ministry of prayer. So kaya nga, yun ang dapat tingnan natin pag may mga distressful na mga circumstansya tayo sa trabaho, sa pamilya natin. Because one of the reasons behind is He wants us to kneel down and pray. Ha? So, i-transform natin yung ating mga distressful na mga circumstansya into a ministry of prayer. And the more we have it, the more we should kneel down and beg before the Lord. So, ito lang ang nakikita ko na inallow ni Lord sa kay Hannah, that we can learn, that we should feel, or we should not be self-sufficient. We should not feel that I can handle this or I'm okay, because pag okay tayo, hindi na natin kailangan si Lord kasi okay na tayo. Pero kung ating naramdaman palagi na, Lord, hindi talaga ako okay, talagang tension palagi yung buhay ko. So the more kakapit tayo kay Lord in prayer. So kung kakapit tayo ni Lord, the more we will become more fervent sa prayer. Okay? So dito lang, and I hope that this has encouraged us to really hang on to pray fervently.